Hello, everyone. It's Miss B. That's me. And today we're discussing Morris Chestnut. Morris Chestnut has been in the game since the 90s, and he has a new show coming out called Watson, and he is promoting it. And let's listen to what he has to say.
All right, perfect.
We are clear. Yes, perfect connection. Here we go. Hey, Detroit.
All right, here we go.
All right,
we good.
Here we go. So, Morris, I was telling them that we met because, well, let me just get to the nitty gritty real quick. So, this is how Morris and I met. Through his beautiful wife, Pam, we were doing a book club on my husband's book, Baggage Claim. And I always, of course, been a huge fan of Morris's. And I was like, oh, God, I would really love to get him in something. And I said, Pam, do you think Morris would be open to talking to us about possibly being in a show? Pam's like, man, of course. And so we have been fast friends ever since. Who would have known? And Morris, look what I found. A CD of Love in the Nick of Time.
Oh, wow.
A CD.
Wow.
So this is how long we go back. CDs
We go
and
back.
DVDs. Okay?
Oh, wow.
DVDs.
Wow. Probably a lot of people on here probably don't even know what a CD or a DVD is, right?
Oh, no, we got our generation on here, Morris. We got our generation on here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you'll be watching Watson.
I've been a bigger fan of LT even ever since.
Aww. Thank you. Well, this is my guy here, and I tell you guys, one of the most humble people you ever meet, such a consummate professional. I just have the utmost respect and love, and I would have never thought in a million years, watching you growing up and all of that we would just be friends, and we're like, brother and sister, so I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
So let's talk about some stuff, Mo. So
sure.
I have some CDs, some DVDs that we gonna give away, ask a few questions, talk about your show, and you guys, I need you guys to do some Watson watch parties, okay?
There it is,
right? We
Watson
need good people to continue to do good things to do well, so we gotta support so that they can do that, right?
That's right. You guys have to please come out and support Watson. It's coming out, airing. It's premiering this Sunday on CBS right after the AFC Championship game and the Chiefs play the Buffalo Bills.
Yes, and we know you're going to be watching that game, right, Morris?
I watch all football.
That's the only thing keeping you up is watching the game. So that means it's going to be around 10 o'clock, y'all. So watch your football, get your drinks together, get your girls on Zoom, or y'all come together and do watch parties. And we might pick a couple of people and have Morris send a message to you for your watch party.
Or pop up for the watch party.
Yes.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yes. Let's do it. So I thought I'd ask you a few questions about the show, Morris, and then we can get into a couple other things. So first, can you tell us a little bit about the show? It's called Watson because loosely based on something of the Sherlock Holmes. This is like a reinvention of what that is. Can you kind of share?
So the show is called Watson. The show takes place after Watson's death. After Sherlock's death. It's a modern day version of Watson. Takes place after Sherlock's death. Sherlock gifts Watson a medical clinic to solve medical mystery. So what happens is he assembles a group of doctors to solve medical mystery. However, this is a little bit different than the traditional medical type of show. We do solve part of the medical mystery inside the hospital like a traditional show, but we also go outside of the hospital like detectives to gather up information to solve the medical mystery. And that's part of the Sherlock Holmes influence. So we're doctors inside the hospital, but we're also detectives outside the hospital. So we're doc-tectives. We do both. We're doc-tectives.
Cool.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what the show is.
Oh my gosh, I love that. So you're a good guy because we've seen you play doctors in The Resident, and Baron was not a good guy. I was not happy with him.
Right.
So how is Watson different from that?
So Watson different. So when this story opens up, so Sherlock is dead, and Watson, he pretty much sacrificed his marriage to go help Sherlock solve a case. However, when he's out there, Sherlock dies. I fall. I go down the waterfall. I come up with a traumatic brain injury. So when I come back to the United States, I sacrificed my wife. We're estranged right now. I'm trying to get her back. And throughout the course of the season, the audience will come to know the depth of the sacrifice that I ended up having to make for our marriage. It didn't go well, and I'm trying to repair that. But in addition to that, I'm trying to repair my life. Sherlock left me this clinic, and I'm trying to, I want to help people. At Watson, it was different from the other doctor I played. Yeah. He truly wants to help people. He's a brilliant doctor, so he wants to help people, and he does it in a few unconventional ways. And so not only do I have a traumatic brain injury, I've lost my best friend in the world. I'm trying to get my family back with my wife, and I'm trying to repair my life. So he's going through a lot when the show opens.
Oh wow! So some of the things where people are popping up on is the fact love story here. We're trying to get your wife back.
Yes.
Romance, a few things. Let's see if you can earn your way back.
That's right.
Sounds really good. And you guys can go on Paramount Plus right now and watch little clips before it premieres and see kind of what the show is about. Watch the trailer, and you can also put it on your watch list for your Watson watch party.
Yes, put it on the watch list.
Yes.
Put it on the watch.
Morris, we got a question here. They're asking, can you dance?
Can I dance? Did y'all? Okay, hold up. Wait a minute. So I did a movie called The Best Man, right? I did a movie called The Best Man. In the first Best Man, I'm dancing at the end with everybody else.
That's right.
In the second Best Man, I'm dancing with the fellas. So how they gonna ask me, can I dance?
Dance. And who's one of your favorite artists that you happen to know a full dance of one of his songs?
Wait, which one? Talking about Michael Jackson?
Yes.
Yeah, Michael Jackson. Listen, Michael Jackson, I'm an all-time huge fan of Michael Jackson. And trust me, I murder that Thriller video.
See?
All the choreography for Thriller, I murder that.
That's right. And I would pay to see that, Morris, because you haven't done that yet. We've seen you do the New Edition.
Yes.
We've seen you do the Electric Slide. I need to see you put on that red jacket and do the Thriller.
Let me say, here's a true story to the Thriller. Literally, so my boy and I, we went on this double date. We dropped my girl off first. We go to drop his girl off. This is many years ago when the Thriller came out. We go to drop his girl off. He says he wants a little extra time with her. So I said, all right, being the wingman, I go ahead and get out the car. And so instead of just walking down the street, this is a true story. Instead of just walking down the street, I'm literally practicing. I'm literally doing the Thriller dance at like 11:30 at night.
No way.
What? I'm not lying. Why did this dude pull a gun on me outside his bedroom? He had a balcony, and I'm just walking. He pulls a gun on me while I'm doing the Thriller dance at like 11:30 at night, while my boy's with his girl in the car. That was hilarious.
You thought you were a crackhead.
That?
Do you think you were a crackhead out there?
I don't know what he thought. I mean, it was a cool neighborhood. I don't know what he thought. Maybe he just saw me walking around. But yeah, he probably thought I was on crack or some type of dope out there dancing, at 11:30 at night doing Michael Jackson Thriller. But that's
my goodness. We got somebody said they going to challenge you. Comedian Boogie, he going to challenge you to a Thriller dance-off. He said, I'm fat and I challenge you to a Thriller dance-off.
You can't get me. You can't mess with me with the Thriller.
I love that. So someone was asking too, like, what drew you to this character, Watson? Yeah. What inspired you to do it?
So, first and foremost, the main thing that really got me excited was a chance to really get into the whole iconic mythology of Sherlock Holmes. So it's an iconic mythology, and all this is rich with characters and rich with stories. But then when I read the script, and it has everything. It has action, it has drama, it has romance, it has humor. The pilot script has a little bit of everything in it. And then I met with Craig Sweeney, the showrunner, and he let me know the direction that they were going to take the series and the things that they were going to do. And I just had to hop on. It was just really a dope opportunity.
That's awesome. I can't wait to see it. I cannot wait to see it. Okay, let's do a couple questions here, Mo, and try to give away a couple of these old school DVDs.
Nothing's moving on mine. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, so remember I was telling you, Mo, about this game Triply that has your movies in it. Okay. So these are simple, guys. If you don't know this, you're not a true fan. So what we're going to do is the first one that answers the question correctly, that's who's going to win the prize, okay? You ready for this?
Let's do it.
Here we go. So I'm going to give you 3 clues, and then you have to guess the name of the movie, okay?
I'm going to try to guess, too.
You're going to try to guess, too? Yes? All right.
But I'm not going to say that. I'm going to see if I know in my head.
Okay. Here we go. Okay, first clue, Trey. Second clue, South Central. Third clue, Morris Chestnut. What movie? Now, come on, y'all.
Wow.
What movie is this? First clue, Trey. Second clue, South Central. Third clue, Morris Chestnut. What movie is this? Hey, Yolanda, 813. She got it.
Did that take a long time for people to get my screen exposed? A long time? How's that gonna take a long time? Oh, wow.
That was a long time. All right, y'all. Y'all got to get ready. It's the typing. Sometimes it's the typing in more. They know it, but you got to type it. Yolanda, please DM me your address, and we're gonna send you a box of Triply. Okay, we got another one.
Here we go.
Let's see here. First clue, Vivica A. Fox. Second clue, 10-day plan. Third clue, Keith Fenton. Now, I know you guys know this movie. First clue, Vivica Fox. Second clue, 10-day plan. Third clue, Keith Fenton. Yes, I am Faith Redding. You got it.
Okay.
That's it, Faith.
I can't see. Game. It seems like it's taking a long time because nothing's scrolling on my screen, but I can't.
It's the typing, Mo. It's the typing. Trying to get in there, get on your phone, and still pay attention. But see how they all coming up right at the end? It's just I am Faith Redding was faster than the rest of y'all. Okay, Mo, I have a question too as well. Sure. If you weren't an actor, what job do you think you would have done? What is your second choice?
So that's a great question. I really feel like it would be something in finance because that's what I was, a bank teller till I got fired. But I've always been drawn to finance, so I think I'll be doing something in the financial field.
Okay,
for sure.
So like real estate mogul or investments?
Real estate, investments, banking, hedge funds, something in that field. Because I've always been drawn to that. And when I was in college, I was a finance major.
Okay.
So that's where my interest was.
And so that's interesting that you say that because, of course, a lot of actors and a lot of people just in this industry in general, that's one of the things they don't necessarily pay attention to a lot of times.
That's very true. Very true. Now, I'm very astute with that.
Yeah, so what's your advice for actors and entertainers in general that are getting these contracts and negotiating for their fees and, all of that? Like, what is something that you have learned to really pay attention to when it comes to the financial side of your business?
So for me, what I can say is, try to live below your means. The one thing that I did do that I wouldn't recommend, especially not now, I took a lot of risk financially when I was young, not to live above my means, but try to took some aggressive moves, and it did some of them didn't work out, because at the time I didn't foresee certain markets changing and things happen. So
you mean aggressive moves as far as investing or
investing? Oh yeah. I made a lot of aggressive moves, and I still think I still think that I'm an aggressive investor, but just I not as aggressive as I was when I was younger. But basically, just first of all, live below your means, and I've always done that. Mm-hmm. People look at me and like I've never been the one to get caught up in buying like the hottest new car. And
this is true. I've seen it myself.
You see yourself.
He even does his own laundry, you guys. I've seen it.
Yeah. You know, and I buy cars that are older. You know, I read a book many years ago. It's called The Millionaire Next Door. And it's like, and basically it's a book about a guy living below his means. You never really know that how much money he has because you know you buy cars 2.5 to 3 years older. And when you buy such cars, I get to buy Mercedes, BMWs, Range Rovers, they don't change the body style as much, so people really never know. And when people buy new cars, they take the brunt of the hit. So doing things like that, and just living below your means, just in general.
These are gems, guys. Please, please listen. Hey, Mo, we got some of the Love in the Nick of Time family on here. We got Trinice. We got Talisha. We got Chloe.
What's up? We got the Love in the Nick of Time crew.
And we got the reason why you are as successful as you are. And you are successful as you are because I made you into the brilliant actor that you are. You're welcome.
Is that Santa?
This is the daddy of your career. This is the Santa Claus who has gifted you some of the greatest roles in your life.
Hey, man. Hey, come on. Hey, you see this? I got some Beijing, man.
I ran out clearly. Mo, we couldn't be happier for you, brother. We could not be happy for you, man. We're doing a watch party over here for this, man. You're gonna light it up, brother.
We gotta get back. Hey, stop all the madness. We gotta get back out on the road with Love in the Nick of Time. Stop all the madness.
You're right, and we will. When you get if and when you get a break from this, what I'm proclaiming the hit television series of the season, we will. There's no better brother on the planet that deserves this than this black man right here, brother.
I appreciate you.
Congrats, brother.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Die, Eagles, die.
Come on.
Go Eagles. Fly, Eagles.
There we go. You see how it is over here. It's all family. Talisha, hey. It's all family over here. So, you know, you see the relationship. This is how it goes down. It's all family.
Definitely all family.
Special appearance. You know, okay, so you guys just saw Morris attend Golden Globes in that fire suit. That suit was freaking ridiculous. Oh my God, they need to market that thing. It was incredible. The color of fire on top of it. So, Mo. Now, if you guys are Morris Chestnut fans, you know that two of his favorite actors are Denzel Washington and Viola Davis.
Straight up.
Morris, they were at the Golden Globes. Yeah. Did you say hello? Did you get to introduce yourself? Were you being shy guy?
So, listen, now you know me, Lynn. I'm an introvert. I'm very quiet, and I just observe. So I'm sitting at the Golden Globes, and you know, there's Denzel, literally like 2 tables over from me, right? And so his award was early, so I said, okay. He comes in, and the show starts. He comes like right when the show starts.
Yeah.
I said, oh, okay, there is Denzel. Now I've had situations where I've gone up to people and I said, hey, listen, I admire what you do. And they kind of give me the cold shoulder. So it's
we like, will call them out, but
I don't want to call them out.
Yeah, we've all had that experience.
But that's happened before. And so sometimes I'm a little gun shy. But when Denzel, I was like, look, I'm about to go up and talk to this brother.
Yes.
So I see him over there. I'm like, okay, cool. I know where he is. The show just started, so I'm gonna say, wait. I'm not gonna hurry up and rush over there. I'm gonna go ahead and let everybody settle in. You know, he's up for the award. So I let everybody settle in. Everything is cool. So we get to about the second commercial break. I said, okay, next commercial break, I'm going to holler at my man Denzel. He's my man. I'm going to go holler at him, right?
Yeah.
He's gone. And left. He left right after this war. I'm like, oh, wow. I should have known. I should have figured figured, I said, okay, he's been to 50 million of these things.
Right.
He's coming to pick up his trophy
and then bounce.
You know what I'm saying? So I should have known that he was not going to be there long. So by the time like the third commercial break or whatever, I looked over there and he was gone. But
right.
I was going to say what's up to him.
All right, so you ain't going to let that happen again.
Oh, no.
You got to get you at another event.
Next time he going to be getting out the limo. Hey, yo.
You going to pick him up.
You for a minute,
you going to pick him up.
Yeah, I'm going to pick him up. I'm going to be his limo driver. I'm gonna be like, okay. I'm gonna have my little black tux and say, "Hey, I'm driving you to the award show."
Now, Morris,
I think he'll get nominated for an Oscar. He'll be there for
sure. For sure. Now, if you had, because I'm sure you were running through your head what you were gonna say. What were you gonna say when you walked up to him?
I was gonna tell him first and foremost how much I admire, the work that he does, and how much of an inspiration he is to me. And then I was going to ask him for one quick go-to secret techniques that he uses when he's on set, and see if he had one.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, I was going to see what would he say. And I already kind of imagined what he would say, but I just wanted to come up with something, see how he would respond to it.
Oh my goodness. And what about Viola? Did you catch Viola?
I didn't see her there. I don't know where she was sitting. She was there when I saw Viola. She was on the stage, and by that time, around the same time, they pulled me to go back to go present my award. And once you go present an award, then you don't just go right back to your seat. You're doing press, and you're going taking this picture and that picture and asking questions. And then by the time you're seeing other people, by the time it was literally probably at least about 45 minutes before I even got back out there, and I didn't see her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, so obviously those are the two people you want to work with.
Yeah.
What type of film would you imagine yourself in with Denzel?
Well, Denzel really only does dramas. He doesn't really do any comedy, but he does strong dramas to where he's playing characters with great integrity. So primarily just a drama.
Just a drama, you would want to do that.
Yeah,
and what about Viola?
Same thing, same thing.
But would you want to be a love interest? Would you want to be?
I could have been. Listen, there's a role on How to Get Away with Murder. I could have been in.
Yeah.
You didn't hit me up.
That's right. That's right. Chandra Rhimes.
Yeah. The brother they had. Listen, I give props. The brother they had was great. He did a great job. But I would have done it.
Okay. All right. Well, look, from your mouth to God's ears, we got to make this happen, y'all.
We got to put it out in the universe.
That's right. We got to put it out there. Okay. Let's do another one here. So I wanted to ask because
hold on one second.
Okay, you got it. Okay, guys, we got the two people who won the two DVDs so far. We're gonna get those signed for you and sent off. And then I wanted to tell you about Triply, the Triply game. This is a Black-owned game.
Okay. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, so I was telling them about the game that your name was in and that your movies are in, that it's a Black-owned and that they can get it online. So be sure to check it out. Great. Okay. I wanted to ask you, what is one of your favorite projects to work on and why? So I think,
of course, one of my favorite projects to work on was The Best Man. It was my first time in New York. We were, of course, young. It was a movie that was kind of one of the first of its kind. At the time we did The Best Man, it was one of the first movies where you had young, Black, progressive, successful people. And at the time, there was a lot of hood dramas coming out. And listen, I didn't mind hood dramas. I had one hood dramas done well by me.
Yes.
But this was just different in the sense to where it was just a refreshing movie to do. We all had a great time making the movie, and we've done projects 30 years later, 25 years later. So that was one of my favorite projects to work on.
So is there something Best Man-ish in the works still, or was that the end of the saga for us, or never say never?
I say never say never. If you talk to Malcolm Lee, the writer director of The Best Man. He says, Morris, I read the final chapter. It's called final chapter. But I think if enough people bug him, we're bugging him. Myself, Harold Perrineau, we're really bugging Malcolm to do another one, to do some type of a version, whether it be television or movies. I hopefully he'll break.
Yeah. Well, Malcolm, you can pass it off to these young and up and coming writers as well, and just
he could do that too.
You don't do everything, Malcolm.
He could do that too. He could.
And Morris, speaking of Malcolm and some of your Best Man team members, you guys did a bourbon together. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes.
Somebody said bourbon is good on here.
It is. No, Sable bourbon is good. It's good. So every Best Man, we're having a good time playing cards, drinking some type of brown liquor. And so Harold Perrineau met with a company and presented us with an idea to do a spirit together, to do a bourbon together. And so we're doing Sable, and it's great. It tastes great. We've been going around the country. I think early February, I think we're going to be in Chicago. And then I'm not sure where we are after that, but we'll be in Chicago early February. And it's been great. It's been well received.
Awesome. Okay, so you guys can pick it up. They can get it at their local liquor store. Do they have to request it?
Yeah, so that's the thing. What I'm learning, I didn't know. It's another thing. I didn't know about the liquor game before. Different states have different laws of how you can get alcohol.
Okay.
So it depends on where they are and the rules and regs of that state.
Okay. All right. So you guys got to check that out. I know they're on IG, Sable Bourbon, and have a website.
Sable Bourbon. Yeah, you send a DM to Sable Bourbon, and we are going to put up a list of all the cities that we're going to be coming to. We've been to Atlanta, had a great time. Been to Miami, had a great time. Went to Houston, went to Dallas. Appreciate everybody that showed up and showed out in all those places. We had a great time at all.
Yes. All right. So we got another question, another thing to win here. All right. So here are the clues: Morris Chestnut, lifelong friends, and a remarriage. A remarriage. What movie is this? This was kind of tough.
This is tough.
This is a tough one. Clue one: Morris Chestnut, lifelong friends. Clue number 3: remarriage. I'll even give you one more clue: Shamar Moore. What movie is this?
They're not gonna get this one. Everybody's gonna guess wrong.
Best Man, Shamar Moore wasn't the best. Brothers, Sir Hoops.
Yeah,
Sir Hoops a lot.
Shamar was a great clue.
Okay, Joby, I hope you keep track of this. Sir Hoops a lot. Good one. Yes, it's the brothers. Look at. See how it starts coming up at the end,
Okay,
See how it starts coming up.
I can't see it. I can't see it on my screen. My screen is frozen.
Oh no!
So I can't see it. Yeah, all the words are frozen.
Did you try to scroll up?
Let me see.
You might have.
No, it's okay.
You might have paused it.
No, it's just frozen. It's frozen a long time. It's been the same thing. Has been there for the longest time.
Oh no! All right. Well, at least we got on here this time. We'll do this again, y'all. We'll have it so more.
We'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it again. I didn't get a chance to. Oh, I'm saying, hold on, messed up the screen. I was working and I left literally from the interview, ran to a quick dinner, left the dinner early to come here. I wanted to hop on with my girl LT, and then I got to go. They're doing our showrunner. Craig Sweeney, he wrote the movie Star Trek, and they're literally having their premiere like 5 minutes away. So I told them I was going to come and check them out. So I'm going to leave here soon and go check them out and support them.
Well, let's wrap this up then, so that you can get to your event. I would love for you guys to just get a couple questions here directly from Warren.
We definitely have this again, LT. We're going to do it right. I'm going to set it up early and everything.
Yes, we're going to be ready.
You saw the schedule. I sent you the schedule.
I know. And I appreciate all y'all here understanding understanding because it's kind of crazy, but we wanted to get something in so that you guys could set up your Watson watch parties and know what's going on and see Morris directly. Yeah. So you guys have a couple questions here. Go ahead and put them in the chat right now, and I'll ask Morris real quick. Thank you for watching, Watson. Jacqueline said, I'm going to watch Watson. Thank you, Jacqueline. Yes. They're like, how does this man look exactly the same? Morris, what's your skincare regimen?
People ask me about, honestly, I just think it's a combination of things. I go to bed early. I wake up early. I drink a lot of water. I work out, but I'm not a smoker. Or I'm not a drinker. Or I'm drinking all the time. I drink socially with Sable bourbon. But other than that, I don't drink. And I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah. For me. Yeah, you keep it clean, right, Mo? Keep it clean. Chicken breast.
Clean. Yes, chicken breast. But my weakness is sweets. My weakness is straight up sweets.
That is one thing I know for sure because I promise him.
Because LT hits me up with a German chocolate cake. Literally, she gives me this German chocolate. I eat the whole thing most of the time. I eat the whole thing most of the time.
Nobody can have any. He always holds it, and it's like no one gets a piece.
Nobody gets a piece. I'm telling you, because you can go down with the German chocolate.
I got you every year. He put me on hold this year. He's like, Lynn, I want my German chocolate cake.
Yeah, because we still got to go to lunch after this week. Because it's been crazy leading up to this. We got to go to lunch and catch up again.
Yeah, we will for sure. Okay, guys. Well, we got everything in here. I really want you guys to hit up your friends. Mark the 26th. Get your Watson watch party. Say that 10 times. Watson watch parties.
That's it. Watson watch party this Sunday.
Right.
26th, right after the AFC championship game.
That's right after. So around 10 p.m. So put it on your calendar.